Thank you. Thank you. I am blessed. I am so blessed. Okay.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. Thank you, David. Thank you, Chris. Good to see you. Thanks. So welcome, everybody. I'm Bonnie. I'm the minister here, one of the ministers here, and it's great to see you here this Sunday morning. Also, a welcome to our folks that are watching online. A couple of things here we want to announce. Let's see, what have we got? Okay, so we have a web page. That is www.venturacsl.org, and everything I'm about to say for the announcements is on the website, and it's also at the desk there through that door there. So you can go after the service, get your coffee, and find out more information about the church. We also have 2 ambassadors today that are wearing teal stoles, and they can assist you with any information that you might want to learn about. We have a choir rehearsal. 11:30 to 12:30 today. They are preparing for our Christmas Eve service, which is going to be wonderful. And everybody is welcome to the choir. It is the Hearts in Harmony Choir. We also have a science and spirituality group that meets the 3rd Wednesday of every month, and that is, oh look, he's standing up. Hey, Peter. Good timing. It's led by our friend Peter there, and it's the next one is on December 17th, and the book is Reconnecting to the Source, and it's hybrid now, so you can come in person or you can watch online. Yay. Okay, so we did a great big food donation, which was wonderful. Food Share got a lot of food from us, and we're also in the process, which I'll say more about later. But we're collecting toys for James Storehouse, which is a wonderful organization that assists people in the foster care system. You see, we have some toys up there, and if you are packing toys, which I see some of you are, I saw some toy boxes. Feel free to bring them up after the service and add them to the collection. That's going to be taking place through December 21st. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. So come on, share the wealth, share the joy, and we'll make some children really, really happy. They're also collecting blankets and other items and gift cards as well. Okay. So I think that's all we've got for now. Where is our youth leader? I saw Jessica. She's out there. Do we have any youth that are attending Youth and Family today? Would Judy Panda, would you mind just Mary? Yeah, Mary's doing it. Never mind. What happened to your finger, girl? Oh my goodness. Oh, hi. I just was going to call you up here just to make sure that we had someplace to send the child. Okay, but I'm going to do the blessing. And we'll do it for all of us, okay? So if you are young at heart, which I'm sure is all of you, please repeat after me. We love you. We bless you. We believe in you. You are the face of God. And so it is. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. Excuse me. You are the face of God. Is that little kid attending in the back? He's sitting in the back row on this side right there. You are the face of God. And so it is. Thank you. And now we'll have some prayer from our practitioner, Kathy.
As the ministers and practitioners are standing, I'd invite everyone just to breathe in and feel that warmth of your breath, knowing that that is God. And breathe that out, settling into your seat. I am just so blessed in knowing there is one life. That life is God's life. That life is peace, abundance, perfect health, joy, creativity, beauty, and above all, love. And I know that life is in me, as me. And as I know this for myself, I know this for each and every one of us here, at the center, online, wherever you are. I just know that love of God abides. And I know that this service today is blessed and deeply blessed. I know the inspiration that flows from Reverend Bonnie just flows out through us, ripples to our community, the unity, the joy, the love of today. And with a heart just so full of gratitude in knowing this truth, I release this into the law, knowing it is so. And together we say, so it is.
Thank you, Kathy. And so let us breathe together, just breathing in and breathing out, allowing ourselves to be that place of wholeness that we already are, that place of loving kindness, the energy of the universe, the cosmos, that which infuses all things, that is all things, that is the I Am presence, and that is who we are right here and right now, always. We are that I Am beyond self. We are that I Am beyond separation. We are the I Am that includes everything, even self and separation. We are that. We are that I Am. And so today as we sing, we know that I Am is another name for God or for the true self, for higher power, for spirit, for love, for universe, for cosmos. It is all of these things and that which is beyond words. And so let us sing together, not only for ourselves, but for all beings everywhere, recognizing, knowing, and trusting the I am in all. Together we sing, I am remembering who I am. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering. I am remembering. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering. I am remembering. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering. I am remembering. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering. I am remembering. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering who I am. Resting in that place of divine remembrance as divine remembrance and beyond. We breathe in deeply, and then we exhale, gently opening our eyes as love, in love, and in service to what is, as it is, and so it is. Namaste. Thank you.
I have traveled many moonless nights, cold and weary, with a baby inside, and I wonder what I've done. Holy Father, you have come and chosen me now to carry your Son. I am waiting in a silent prayer. I am frightened the load I bear in a world as cold as stone. Must I walk this path alone? Be with me now. Be with me now. Breath of heaven, hold me together. Be forever near me. Breath of heaven, breath of heaven, light in my darkness, pour over me your holiness, for you are holy. Breath of heaven. Do you wonder as you watch my face if a wiser one should have had my place? But I offer all I am for the mercy of your plan. Help me be strong. Help me be. Help me. Breath of heaven, hold me together. Be forever near me. Breath of heaven, breath of heaven, light in my darkness, pour over me your holiness, for you are holy. Breath of heaven, hold me together, be forever near me. Breath of heaven, breath of heaven, light in my darkness, pour over me your holiness, for you are holy. Breath of heaven, breath of heaven, breath of heaven.
Thank you, Kayla. Thank you, Chris. Beautifully sung and played by both of you. Wonderful. Thank you. Yes. I have to say, I feel a little discombobulated with the stage this way. It's been years of standing on a higher stage, and now here we are. We're having an event here this afternoon, and we needed to reconfigure the stage for the event, so there's that. Anyway, today's talk is a channel for divine creativity. May we all be a channel for divine creativity, because we are. Last week, we're featuring this book that's called The Universe Always Says Yes, Yes, Yes. And the question was, does the universe really always say yes, yes, yes? Because sometimes it feels like the universe is saying, no stinking way, right? But I'm hearing lots of muttering over there. I'm really curious as to what's happening. But, we decided, hopefully collectively, that if the universe feels like it's saying no, that's an opportunity to go deeper. The universe is nudging us to change our approach or to change our thinking or to change our action, to have a new thought. And so I had a new thought about this whole topic this past week as I was pondering last week and trying to have a new thought about many things. I asked myself, that's the book we're featuring this month, by the way. The Universe Always Says Yes, Yes, Yes by Frank E. Richelieu. I asked myself, though, what if the universe always says yes, yes, yes? But we're saying no, no, no. Like I said, no stinking way, okay? I want to talk a little bit about what God is. Anybody know the answer to that? Because if we can define it, chances are it's not really God that we're talking about. It's our projection of what God is. But the best answer I have right now, what is God and what is God's will, is to look past the God that we may have grown up with, right? Anybody grow up with a God that was somewhat punitive or looked kind of like the guy on the top of the roof of the Sistine Chapel? Yeah. That's not how we perceive God in this teaching. And we're guessing too. Everybody's guessing. But I'm pretty sure that he's not the guy with the wild hair on the top of the Sistine Chapel. That was a representation of a projection of what God might be. So what is God? And with that in mind, what is God's will? Okay? I think that God is energy. God is creation. God is not only the created, but God is the creator and also the act of creating. Some people refer to God as a verb. Some people refer to the ego as a verb, that the ego is the act of clinging, and God is that energy that just flings itself into the universe to create. And so therefore, I believe that God's will is to create, and God is creating all the time. Through us, through everything, God's creation is omnipresent, as God's creating is omnipresent. There is a power for good in the universe greater than you are, and you can use it. Anybody know who said that? Ernest Holmes. Whoever said it out loud gets a prize. Because I think church should be more like a game show, don't you? See me after church. We'll get you a book in the bookstore, whatever one you want. How's that? Okay, all right. Actually, I have to leave right after church, so see Kathy after church. I have to, yeah, or Deborah, right? Yeah, I have to go home, get my husband, come back and do the event this afternoon. So anyway, all right. So again, if you have any complaints about the service, don't talk to me in person. Just send it to Reverend Bonnie Rose at uh-oh.com, okay? All righty. I digress. There is a power for good in the universe greater than you are, and you can use it. And one of the most powerful things that I know is that as we can use this power, we actually use it by allowing it to use us. Isn't that cool? There's that reciprocity that I always talk about. We'll come back to that more later, but just know for now that there is a power for good in the universe greater than you are, greater than we are, and we can use it. One of the things that I really like to consider is that music is a metaphor for God. God is like music. You know that music is around us. The potential for music is around us all of the time, right? That music is just sound waves that falls upon our ears. And music is there all the time, but it needs something to receive it and something to give it. It needs something to, like a musician, to take the vibration of music, the energy of music, and turn it into a song, and then allow that song to flow from it as God's energy flows from us so that it can be received by somebody else, and they can do something with it too. Music is a vibrational energy as God is a vibrational energy that is always there. And I know for a fact that music is a vibrational energy because of my sister's dog, whose name is Jasper. He's a collie. He's passed away, but he was a collie. And there he is dressed as a Spanish inquisitor. My sister dressed him up for Halloween as that one year, as one does, right? One often dresses one's collie as a Spanish, never mind. She likes to put him in costumes that require a long face, such as King Tut. He was also King Tut one year. So anyway, My sister's dog grew up in a house with musicians. Both of her sons are musicians. And they would play Christmas carols in a major key. But if one of them, as a joke, switched a Christmas carol to a minor key, the dog would start howling. Howling. Now we're going to reenact that right now, and I've asked our guest artist, Chris Kimbler, to come up. Yes. And he's going to play a Christmas carol in a major key, first of all. That will be familiar to you. Excellent. Now would you play that in a minor key? Awesome. Stay put for just a minute because we're going to resolve that soon, okay? Did you feel an energy shift beyond the howling? Did you feel your bodies kind of go, whoa, what was that? With the Christmas carol in a minor key? Something sounds different about it. It's because the vibration has changed. It's because he takes the third of the chord and lowers it a half step, just a little tiny half step, and it changes everything. Would you play it in a major key for us so that we can all be peaceful? And so it is. Let's hear it for Chris. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. So, but the point is that just a little tiny shift in vibration makes a difference. We felt it in our body. I loved it that you all howled, by the way. I didn't even have to ask for it. I was tickled by that. That was so awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I can't wait to tell my sister. Anyway. And what we know about vibration, this is the truth about vibration, that I believe at least, is that everything that exists is a result of vibration. And if you don't like the result of something that's happening in your life, we change our vibration. We change our vibration. We change our vibration by changing our thought. And we change our thought by asking, how does this thought feel? Does this thought feel life-affirming or does it feel life-denying? Does this thought make me feel better, or does it make me feel worse? Anybody know who said that? This whole paragraph here? No. But thank you. Thank you. No, you're close. It's somebody who channels. Bernie, you should know this. Abraham Hicks, thank you. Bernie gets a prize. Thank you. Okay. I'm giving out a lot of prizes. I don't care. You can all just go wreak havoc in the bookstore, y'all. I don't care. Just take what you want. I didn't get much sleep last night, okay? So there's that going on, too. All right. So we change the vibration by changing our thought. And we change our thought by asking, how does this thought feel? Yep. And if it feels life-affirming, we continue along those lines. If it feels like perhaps it's playing in a minor key or causing us to play in a minor key, if we feel strange about that thought, if it feels unfortunate, then we can change that. If it doesn't feel good, we can change it so that it does feel good. And I want to make it really clear that minor is not bad. Minor has its place in the scheme of things. Thinking thoughts that feel sad or unfortunate, they have their place in the scheme of things too, but it's more like our response to the thought. How are we going to respond to the thought? Are we going to punish ourselves with the thought? Or are we going to recognize that we have this creative power, that we can be a channel for divine creativity, and can we change the thought about the thought? Okay? One thought about the thought is that, yes, I can change this. I can change this to something that not only uplifts me, but uplifts the world as well. So we can change the thought about the thought. So how do we do that? How do we change the thought about the thought? Oh, everybody's answering. I love this. It's so cool. Yeah, we'll get there. Creation is saying, change your thought, change your song, change it to a key that is happier, change it from fear, from shame, from guilt, from irreconcilable despair, from remorse, change it into something that feels uplifting, life-affirming. And we do that through this practical application. And it's really simple. It is really simple. To be a channel for divine creativity, we do this. Let me back up just a moment. I am so for setting goals or creating vision boards or setting wonderful intentions. However, Much of the real work takes place in the day-to-day moments, in the present moment. We think about the future, but we create the future in the present moment. So it's a matter of looking at what is and being a channel for divine creativity in what is happening right now. That's why when we come up out of I am remembering who I am, I always say in love and in service to what is as it is and so it is. In service to what is as it is and so it is doesn't mean that you have to succumb to what is. It means that we get to look at it and allow it to move us into a place of greater life-affirming energy. Okay? So we take every tiny moment. You know, we stop saying that when the big thing happens, when I get married, when I find a spouse, when I'm healthy, when I'm this, when I'm that, when I publish the book, when I have my solo career, we can say that, but all of that stuff is built right here and right now in the present moment. In the present moment through the small choices that we make. We focus on the small. Okay? Yeah, it's cute, right? Very cute. Yeah. Focus on the small. And this is one of the principles of heartivism. This is how many, many, many great leaders have taken that one step, that journey of 1,000 steps that starts with one step. We focus on the small. And what that means is that we are a channel for divine creativity in the present, the mundane, and the small. So we get to practice when we're driving. We get to practice when we're with our neighbors. We get to practice when we watch the news. Oh, I know, that hurt. We get to practice when we're at the grocery store. We get to practice all the time, and we get to notice when we're not practicing. When we're not being, well, we're always a channel for some type of divine creative energy, but when we're a channel for divine creative energy that is not life-affirming. I did this the other day. I got to watch myself be life-denying instead. We were in the living room late at night. There was a big event. I lived near the high school. There was a big event at the high school. A car had blocked part of my driveway, so it took me like 10 minutes to get into my driveway. And I'm not a very good driver, too, so I really spared that guy like a dented fender. I felt some energy outside of the window. I knew that the guy was coming to get in his car, and I went up and I stood at the window, and my husband said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm looking at this man so I can judge him." I'm glad y'all are laughing. Yeah. Yeah. Ow, that's right. We love happy baby noises, by the way. Do not worry about that at all. We love it. I love it. I'm so glad she is here. She's adorable. Yes. Amen and hallelujah, girl. You go, girl. So that's practicing, even noticing when you're going in a place that is somewhat life-denying and laughing about it, and that automatically changes it to life-affirming, doesn't it? Powerful, right? So we focus on the small, and we become a channel for that which is trivial, mundane, and small, the infinite in the intimate. To do deeper practice, we can ask ourselves, make it personal. The practice is to say what life-affirming yes wants to express through my life right now. Right now. You don't need to shout anything out, but if you think about it, what life-affirming yes wants to express in your life right now? Is there a no that pops up? No, I can't have that. No, that's not for me. No, I don't deserve it. Oh gosh, I wish I could have that, but I can't. Notice the no. Just notice the no. The no wants to be seen, but then allow the no to lead you to something else. Divine beloved, change me. Give me a new thought. Give me a new action. Give me a way to express something life-affirming in this present moment, and then I will be that life-affirming channel for divine goodness in my life, in all things. That's Tosha Silver, by the way, whose many of her prayers start with, Divine beloved, change me into someone who affirms life. Divine beloved, change me into someone who is positive and present. Change me into someone that can focus on the small and do great acts of kindness, tiny great acts of kindness Divine Beloved, change me. And this is all available for us right now. You know, when Kayla was singing about breath of heaven, the kingdom of heaven, the realm of heaven is spread upon the earth. And we get to see it when we turn our attention to it. Now, another thing to think about with this practice. This is from Gandhi, my best friend Gandhi, is to recognize and to practice small acts as if they are the most important thing in the world. Because they are. They are. The world is built. The world we create is built upon small acts of goodness. So practice small acts as if they are the most important thing in the world, and then renounce the fruits. That's challenging. It can be. If you're like me at all, you may notice yourself saying, what's in this for me? I'm going to do this act of kindness. I sure hope it lands well because then I'll feel good, right? And sometimes it doesn't land well, right? You ever been there? Yep. So we renounce the fruits. We just do what we are called to do. We are called to be a channel for life-affirming good, for divine creativity without transaction. We move from transaction to trust. Trusting that there is a higher power in the universe that is organizing everything, and we get to be a channel for that divine power. As we surrender ourselves, as we move into a place, as we ask ourselves, what is mine to do in this situation? Spirit, change me into someone that has the thought that makes a difference, that is a channel for divine creativity. And then, that brings us to a place where we are truly in a reciprocal relationship with the divine energy that we're already in relationship with, that we're already one with, but it deepens it, it sweetens it somehow, and we can say, like Gandhi said about his movement that he created in India, I did not create the movement created me. I would phrase it slightly differently for this teaching. I create my life as my life creates me. My life creates me as my life creates God. God creates me as I create God. We're all projecting all of the time, and we allow that divine channel to come through us, but we know that it's not all about us. We know that something is creating us as we are creating something. Was that confusing? Okay, good. I was a little confused, so I'm glad y'all are on it. What helps me clarify what I just said is the example of the Virgin Mary. And I looked at Kayla because she just sang a song about her. And you looked very much like the Blessed Virgin when you were singing. I just want you to know. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, very, very holy aura around you. So Richard Rohr says that Mary is the model of the faith to which God calls all of us. Mary is the model of the faith to which God calls all of us. A total and unreserved yes to God's request to be present in and to the world through us. A total, unreserved yes to God's request, to Spirit's desire to create through us. Now, I'm going to tell the story briefly in case anybody doesn't know it, and then I'll talk about the metaphor that it represents for all of us, regardless of faith or tradition or what have you, because we bless all paths to God here. Okay, so the story, many of you probably know this, was that Mary was a virgin. She was engaged to Joseph. And then the angel came to her and said, Mary, guess what? Again, I'm not quoting the Bible directly. Mary, guess what, girl? You're going to give birth to God. You're going to give birth to the Christ. Oh my goodness, are you ready? Mary asks one question. She says, how can this be? For no man has known me. I'm a virgin, basically, is what she said. And the angel says, the Holy Spirit will come to you, and you will be impregnated with the Christ consciousness. And then Mary says, this is the powerful part. She says, let it be with me according to thy will. She says yes to this amazing thing that is going to happen to her, through her, that wondering whether or not she's qualified to do that, whether or not it should be her, but she says yes to it anyway because of her faith and because of her trust. I'm reading a book about Mary Magdalene now, but they discuss Mother Mary in it, and they say that the voice of God completely eclipsed the plans that she had for her own life. She surrendered to that voice of God that was creating greatness and divinity through her. Now, the metaphor for that is from Rumi. the Sufi Islamic poet Rumi, who wrote, "The body is like Mary, and each of us has a Jesus inside. Each of us has something within us that wants to be born. Each of us is a divine channel for creativity. Each of us is a channel for divine creativity, and something wants to be born through us. Will we say yes? Will we say yes to that divine creativity that wants to be born through us? Will we focus on the small and do what we are called to do in the moment? In the moment." Each of us has a Jesus, a Christ within us. And what is Jesus or Christ in this teaching? It is, Richard Rohr says, Christ is another name for everything. It is the divine urge that wants to come through us. It is oneness. It is a consciousness beyond personal ego. So will you say yes to the divine creative that seeks expression through you, and will you channel it in ways that are life-affirming, that bring joy, forgiveness, love, kindness, peace, grace to yourself and others? And if you can't, will you just laugh at it and say, "I'll do better next time," like me judging the guy through the window, right? And then a little while ago, I talked about that quote, "There is power for good that is greater than me," and we can use it, and we use it as we allow it to use us. It's reciprocity, Rumi. He also wrote, "Yes, God also needs to be born, birth from a loving touch, birth from a song, from a dance, breathing life into this world." So just as much as we want to give birth to God, to the Christ consciousness, through the awareness of oneness and wholeness and grace, God needs us to be born through us. You know? That song, anybody ever been to Agape and sing "Use Me"? We used to sing it here. God needs us to shine its light through me, through you. That's the truth of our existence. God is longing to create. It is that hidden treasure that longs to be known that the Sufis talk about. Creates the world so that it may know itself. God needs us and is waiting to be born. And again, the universe is saying, "Yes, yes, 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 I want to be born through you." Will you say yes or will you say no? Knowing that as we move from transaction to trust, that which wants to be born through us is good and only good. It's good beyond our imagination. How wonderful is that? To live life that way without having to wait for the big stuff, but to do it every single moment of every single day, while driving, while paying your bills, while communicating with someone, while watching the news. I'm not there yet. While doing whatever it is that we do. How wonderful is that? I love it. I love it. Oh, the timing of babies. It's so beautiful. Thank you. Oh, it's so great. Now, if you need any evidence about the power of small acts and being a divine channel for small acts of goodness that make a difference, even when we can't see it, even when we have renounced the fruits, when we're doing these acts of goodness or these acts of being a divine channel simply because it brings us joy, because we know we're supposed to, look no further, first of all, to that little girl who just hollered out and made us all smile and laugh. It's like that. But it's also like this. Every single person who went to the grocery store and brought a can in to give to our food share donation. God was born through that action. God was born through that action. God will feed the people that needed the food. God feeds the volunteers. God feeds all of us, for God is being born through all of that. Also, take a moment to consider that God was born last Sunday on Pajama Sunday. Is that not a great picture or what, right? You missed Pajama Sunday. We'll catch you next year, maybe, okay? Or you can just wear your pajamas, because you're singing on Easter, right? Yeah. Why don't you just wear your pajamas on Easter? Sad. She is risen out of bed. Right, there you go. So Pajama Sunday, everybody who said yes to putting on their pajamas, and those who respectfully did not want to wear their pajamas, that's your yes. Your yes is a no to pajamas, okay? But every person that posed for that picture in their pajamas brought joy. And it's bringing joy right now. That act is rippling. That is a yes. It is a tiny, tiny yes that made a difference in my life. I also put that picture on Facebook. I hope nobody minds. And it got a lot of likes, so you never know, okay? All right. And then what inspires somebody to put a pair of socks on her donkey and bring it to Christmas Eve where, by the way, he pooped all over the stage. And Kristen, who used to work for me, not Bates, another Kristen who used to work for me, came here and took a picture of it. And then Brian turned it into a movie and put a soundtrack to it. God is born on Christmas Eve. God is born through each of us. God is born through Precious, who put up, there you are. Yeah, who put on a little onesie with a little tail on the back. Yeah, and handled a goat. Okay? God is born in the friendships that happen. This is not exactly Christmas Eve, but this is two people wearing a kindness crown, standing beneath a sign that says imagine, in friendship. God is born in that as well. God is born in Patricia. Patricia, who volunteers every year to be on poop duty for the Christmas Eve service. Patricia, who informed me, as I said before, that she purchased special poop cleaning equipment for this Christmas. You see what I mean, y'all? God is born in the profound, but also in the mundane. God is born in all of that. God is born in each of us. And if you have any doubts, we allow God to be born in small, intimate, and infinite ways. And you will find that your pockets are too small to hold the grace of the present moment. I think that's a quote from Nipun Mehta, but I'm not sure. He may be quoting somebody else. Yes. So will you do this work with me? Can we help create this beautiful, beautiful world? Can we help reveal the spiritual magnificence in all things, even the things that are challenging? Can we help each other become that channel for divine creativity, to open ourselves up, to recognize that we are part of a vibrational universe, a universe that says yes? Will we say no to the yes, or will we say yes to the yes? Will we recognize that there is major and minor, and will we be at peace with both of it and look at our response to it and see what we can do to up-level the human condition, to up-level ourselves, to be that place of grace that shows up and makes a difference in the world? And again, can we be that place that practices in small, intimate, and infinite ways? If we can, please read this with me now. Let's say this together. I enjoy the blessings of a new approach to life as I let the perfection of God's yes express through me. I say yes to God's yes, and so it is. Oh, y'all are wonderful. Thank you so much. Thanks. Thank you. All righty. Major key? Okay, thank you. All righty. So let's just join together in prayer, opening our hearts to be that place of yes, the eternal yes, that is so beautiful, so wonderful, so wise, so present, so us. How great it is to connect with that energy, to know it as our own, to know that it belongs to everyone, for there is no separation. There is only life, only God, only energy. And so we open up to that higher vibration that says yes, that vibration that is, that vibration that brings forth goodness for ourselves and all beings. We open to the vibration of joy and trust it and know it. Recognize it as a power, a transformative power that changes ourselves, and we lead by that inner transformation to change the world. How wonderful it is to open up, to know this, to trust this, and to look at the minutiae of our lives, to look at the places where we're tending to impose negativity on something that wants to say yes, on a higher thought, on a higher power, on a higher way of being, on a way of being in greater joy, greater peace, greater equanimity. Let us open our hearts to be that generous spirit that gives while renouncing the fruits, gives without transaction, and simply allows the energy of spirit to pour through us in mystical, marvelous, unseen, unknown, beautiful ways, knowing that God is in charge, that life is in charge, that energy is in charge, and that we are simply surrendering to something great and graceful that wants to express through us. And so I say yes to this. I say yes to the divine. I give thanks. I give profound thanks for this time together this morning and for all of the beauty, too much to name, that is here in this incredible community. I give thanks for the transformation that is occurring through each of us. I give thanks for God, for love, for peace, for power. I bless the spiritual teaching as I bless all paths to God. I bless churches, synagogues, temples, mosques, ashrams, fundamentalists, atheists, all beings everywhere. And with a heart that is so filled with yes, so filled with blessedness, I say, thank you, Spirit, thank you, love, as I release these words into the divine mystery. And together we say, and so it is. Thank you. Yes. Right. Thank you.
This is very different up here.
It is, right?
I know. I was like
Yeah.
trying to strategize how I was getting this mic.
Yeah.
So I love this, Bonnie, because you started right out with a great example of creativity.
Yes.
And how important it is to be a good sport.
Yes.
And our beloved Chris is such a good example of that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's the perfect time of year to be a good sport, don't you think?
Yeah.
I mean, the person that takes the last parking space,
Oh, yeah.
the last basket, time with family. So I really think we just need to be like Chris.
Okay. All right.
No pressure, Chris.
Yeah.
I mean, we're so blessed in this center that there's so many examples of being a good sport. But it's not always easy to take that out in the world. So I just invite you, this is like our spiritual first aid kit. Take it with you. So this morning, in that creative space of being a good sport, let's do our offering prayer together. We trust in spirit. Love is the giver and receiver of all that we are. We offer these gifts. They are an outer expression of our inner abundance and compassion. Our gifts bless many and return to us multiplied in miraculous ways so that we may give again. And so it is.
Thank you.
I feel very grateful to come here when I get the opportunity to. And of course, it is December, which means it's holiday season. So I've got a little favorite, major, minor, we'll find out. It's a little bit of both, honestly. But happy holidays, everyone. Thank you. Christmas time is here. Happiness and cheer. Fun for all that children call their favorite time of year. Snowflakes in the air, metaphorically. Carols everywhere. Olden times and ancient rhymes of love and dreams to share. Sleigh bells in the air, beauty everywhere. Yuletide by the fireside and joyful memories there. Christmas time is here, families drawing near. Oh, that we could always see such spirit through the year. Give it up for Chris, everybody. Sleigh bells in the air, beauty everywhere. Yuletide by the fireside and joyful memories there. Christmas time is here, families drawing near. Oh, that we could always see such spirit through the year. Oh, that we could always see such spirit through the year. Happy holidays.
Thank you, Kayla. Okay, just a few more announcements then. Let's see. To have my announcement slide up, I think. There it is. Okay. All right. So on our website, you know the address. We are having a memorial service. It's not here, actually. It's at the VFW post on Market Street, and it's for Jim Dooley. I know some of you knew him. He hasn't been here for quite a while, but he passed away on November 18th, and I'm facilitating the memorial, and perhaps some faces that you haven't seen for a while will be there. So if you would like to celebrate Jim Dooley's life, come to that memorial. The Rubicon Theater is having an event this afternoon here at the center, and it's at 2 p.m. It is a celebration of gratitude, humor, and hope, and there's still tickets for sale. It's their fundraising, so you can purchase the tickets through Rubicon. On next Sunday, we are having a concert. This is our event, and it's this wonderful guitarist. He's a mystical guitarist. His name is Hiroya Tsukamoto, and he's played here before. He's playing for the service, and then he's playing the concert afterwards. The tickets are only $15, and if you'd like to purchase them, you can use the QR code or go online to purchase them, or you can purchase them in the bookstore today. So go ahead and do that, and he's, like I said, he's super wonderful. We also have little postcards, like if you want to help promote this concert, be sure to grab some postcards from the desk out there, and you can share them with friends or post them, whoever will take them and whatnot. We are having a blood drive on Wednesday, December 17th with the Red Cross, and that's their event also. I love how we're partnering with so many different organizations, right? It's super fun. They are, so you pre-schedule your blood donation with them. Christmas Eve is coming, as I mentioned. There will be farm animals. There will be poopage, but we've got Patricia to look after that, okay? But there will also be wonderful choir singers. There will be a beautiful cast and a beautiful adaptation of Miracle on 34th Street, adapted by David Kerrigan. Yay, thank you. And there will be candlelighting, and all of you. It's really a beautiful community event. There'll be hospitality afterwards. So come on and join the fun, join in the joy, and help start out your Christmas season beautifully, okay? And then on New Year's Eve, we're doing a karaoke, a sober, family-friendly karaoke evening. That is from 6 to 9 here on New Year's Eve. And we'll tell you more about that as we get closer. And then after the service, we've got hospitality, so be sure to go on in there and enjoy some food if you like. You feel free to bring in stuff if you want to share your stuff. And then afterwards, also, if you have a miracle, something that wants to say yes through you, some miracle that's waiting to be born through you, see one of our practitioners down front. They would be honored to pray with you. Thank you so much for joining us today. And I guess we'll close out with our final song now, right? Who's going to help? Oh, we have to do our affirmation. So let's stand up and let's put the affirmation up there on the board. And please read with me. I am held in Spirit's holiness, divinely guided by wisdom, courage, and love. I am always connected. I speak in love. I share love. I serve love. Thank you for my life. And so it is. Here we go. I want to sing. I want to dance. I want to sing. I want to dance. Hallelujah. When those gates are open wide, I'll be standing by your side. I want to sing. I want to dance. Hallelujah. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in. Thanks, everyone. Happy holidays. Appreciate it. That was so good.